These aren't special in any way. There goes the potion! Oh!
It's a perfect fit. Oh! Ooh! Well, that's gonna be a problem. 24 people have died. We might not finish the campaign now. Oops. I never equipped the chainsaw. I never equipped the chainsaw! Oh my god. I didn't stab that man with a chainsaw. I just made chainsaw noises as I hit him with an axe. Holy fuck, I'm an idiot. Oh, he'll have the key for sure. Police! Nobody move! Like I kicked his knee bone or something.
Are you blind? What in God's... I mean, better luck next time.
Armor broken, what the fuck? Just kicked that boar and my clothes exploded. Arcanum.
Damn it. Stop. You totally fucked it up.
Well, you fucked me, dog. We're not getting in now. You blew it, old man. Holy shit, you blew it. Wow, and it's just his face. Oh. No! I can't take you seriously when your planet's called Choco. Welcome to Choco, keep your nose clean. Is your planet named after candy?
Spell shit in hindsight. That went pretty good. The hell is this? It says the sacrifice of fire is the gate to ruin. Place torch if you crave the void. Okay.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
I fucked that up. A whole bunch.
Hey there. We're yeah, we have come full circle because Morrowind was the first game I ever streamed. We're playing Morrowind again. Technically open Morrowind, which is not open, so I barely fucking know how to operate this thing. If you're interested in open Morrowind, Google it. It's interesting. We're also running a curated mod list called Total Overhaul, which totally overhauls everything graphically. It doesn't add too many new gameplay systems, but I think the combat's a little different. And it also adds a bunch of content to the mainland, so we can actually leave the island and go to Morrowind proper. But we'll see. I tested this briefly. It's definitely more stable than when I tried to play Oblivion. So let's get in there. Oh no, wait, let's change everything. I had to up the draw distance to take the thumbnail. For example, we do not have a view distance of 5.62. I think it's at like 1.18. This usually runs around 60. We can get like maybe 40 or 50 in Vivek or Balmora, but generally it seems to run pretty nicely. So hopefully you as the viewer shouldn't be too impacted. What's this? Is Halfar Castworker making a return? We're going to be a different character this time. We're going to be an orc wizard. Because the plan all along was in Morrowind, we're Halfard Cowstroker, the battle mage, and then in Oblivion, we'd be an orc sorcerer, and then in Skyrim, we'd be a Khajiit thief. Because I normally don't play sorcerers, and I normally don't play thieves. But I really don't want to go back to Oblivion. It's super unstable. So we're just going to be our orc sorcerer in Morrowind. And then bump this down to bilinear. And that should be it graphically. We should be in a good spot now. But yeah, this seems pretty neat. The little bit I played, it's got a bunch of new armor types. There might be new spells, I'm not sure. A bunch of towns are redone, or they have additional things added. Graphically, it looks nice. The UI is different. Oh, and I think they used AI voice replacer to give the NPCs a little more dialogue than they normally have that's voiced. Enough of that, though. Let's actually play the game.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
Hi there. You can call me Herzog Ugshub.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
I really went for my personal space there.
Better
So we
do
have
what they say.
some model replacers. Your feet worry me, and our friend Jubs here is packing.
You better do what they say.
I think our field of view is like 70. I normally don't play with Wild Field of View, and it's going to impact our performance, so I'm definitely not going to be setting it to 90 or anything.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
Welcome to the world of Morrowind. It looks nice.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Is that walk animation different? You're right. They've been like slightly re-rigged, because when I was testing it initially, I commented on how dopely the guy walked. So yeah, there's some new animations. We're an orc sorcerer. A lady orc sorcerer. And because it's modded a bunch, 660 mods in this mod list, by the way, but it was like it's all auto installers now. It was pretty fancy. Let's get one of those modded supermodel faces. I like the orange eyes. I don't like the weird cartoon character chin. Look like a DuckTales villain. I want those orange eyes. Those are the eyes of a woman who's sick of your shit. Yeah, she's mad she's here. That one. And then let's get some modded hair. Oh yeah, that's definitely... That here's from a sex mod. Something a little more functional. It's a lot of... What the fuck? Just regular orc hair for orking. Just keep putting sticks in it till it stays up there. That's not too bad, but kind of with the black, it looks like it's just untextured. No, weird supermodel hair again. Oh, we got a little barrette. That's kind of sharp. There we go. It's got a little ribbon and everything. For the aspiring pretty princess.
Ever thought of joining the Legion? Plenty of your kind up at Fort Darius, and we'll take the help wherever we can get it.
Fucking
now follow
what?
me up to the office, and we'll finish your release.
Do you people like the Imperial Legion? We've got tasty food that you people like there. This man's a bit of a racist, but I guess Imperials are silver tongue. Not this one, apparently. Must have hit his head.
Head on in.
God damn it. Lots of your people. Beautiful women?
Head on in.
Turn your fucking back to me.
Ah, yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
So yeah, we could make a custom class or modify the class. I think there's enough content in the game that we can just do a bunch of it, and our stats will even out near the end. Also, important thing to mention, I didn't actually look at all 660 mods this installed, but I'm fairly confident one of them retroactively calculates your HP, so we don't have to worry about bum rushing our endurance early on. Anyways, our class is a sorcerer. We specialize in magic. Favorite attributes, intelligence, and endurance. Our major skills are enchantment, conjuration, mysticism, destruction, alteration. Then as a minor, we've got illusion, 2 kinds of armor, marksmanship, and short blade. So if we want to fight, we can, and we can wear armor, which gives us more pretty princess dress-up opportunities. And then I am going to use restoration, but we're rewarded for using the others. I think we can check like our lore tooltip or whatever for this class, but I think it says... God damn it, Fat Cow, we're not playing Oblivion. It mentioned sorcerers specifically favor conjuration, but none of these mods seem to help with summons. Well, that's not true. I do have it set so that my summons and companions will assist me the second something targets me. The problem is enemies don't seem to give a shit and just walk around my summons. I used the Ancestral Ghost a little bit, and people didn't really give a shit. Maybe it'll get better later on with like stronger summons, but Ancestral Ghost was not impressing me. Let's pick our class. But yeah, we're going to be a wizard. Oh, sorry, a sorcerer. And we're going to try to use magic, because on the last character, Halfarg, I didn't use an abundance of magic. I used some magic, but I kind of... It eventually all filtered down to like basic bitch on touch damage. So it'd be neat to try some like other things. Paralyze, calm, fuck with their stats, etc. Okay.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Now this is another mod that has changed all the signs. Some have negatives. I think actually they all have a negative, but some have been overhauled to the point where they don't have a tooltip. I'm going to be the mage. I think the apprentice is more magicka, but it also fucks up our stats more, so we're going to play a little safe with mage. Because as an orc sorcerer that's a lady, we still wind up with a lot of magicka. But yeah, if you go the steed, you get like permanent jump enchantment, which was kind of wacky. But yeah, it makes you do things other than just take Atronach every character. Anyways, the mage.
So you were born during the month of Rain's Hand, when magicka was first used by men. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
This is me, Herzog Ugshub. 50 HP, 100 magicka. That's a good starting point. Yeah, then we get like 150 if we went apprentice, but apprentice really fucks up our stats. Here we go, yeah. tanks our personality. Which, I mean, did you see me at the character creation? I don't see how that's possible. Or maybe I'm so beautiful I have a terrible personality. I'm a bit of a bitch, which I think lines up with sorcerers. Though spellcasters by vocation, sorcerers rely mostly on summonings and enchantments. They are greedy for magic scrolls, rings, armor, and weapons, and commanding undead and Daedric servants gratifies their egos. That kind of sounds like me. Sign of the Mage, which, yeah, gives us a little extra willpower, fucks up our personality. But I mean, 60 willpower, 60 endurance, 50 intelligence, level 1 without, like, doing any wacky custom class shit. I'm satisfied. 35 in a bunch of schools, 25 medium, 20 heavy, and then 15 marksman, 15 short blade isn't that great, but remember, we're mostly going to be conjuring weapons, at least initially, and then we'll make enchanted weapons. Because we conjure weapons, we can like conjure a dagger, which comes with like plus 10 or plus 15 short blade on it, so we'll be pretty decent in combat right out of the box. And then my miscs, yeah, we're not going to worry about abusing the level up systems. Also, the passives have changed, so I resist. I resist a bit. I fucking hate fire, which could be a problem. Do I have a magic regen mod? I don't 100% know. I just put absolute faith in this mod list because it was curated. It installed itself automatically, and it worked right away. Good enough for me. I imagine people would be shitting on this mod list relentlessly if there was something fatally wrong with it. Some starting spells: Bound Dagger, Summon Ancestral Ghost, Fire Bite. We need a new spell because Dwemer take less damage from fire, if you happen to know anything about Morrowind. If you don't, Total Recall was a very brave stream to watch, but we need to find other elemental damage because a lot of things resist fire. We start with a little shield, which I don't think any core mechanics have changed, so we should be able to use the Elder Scrolls wiki. Tell me about shield. Morrowind shield. Increases my armor rating. The higher your base armor is. Yeah. We probably want to lean towards just outright damage reduction, but shield should be okay. I can walk on water for 60 seconds. Bound Dagger we're going to get a lot of value out of. The ghost helps, but he doesn't tank.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Oh, fucked up my luck a little bit, actually. Actually fucked up a lot of my stats a little bit. Oof.
Take your papers off the table and go see Captain Gravius.
For release by Emperor Uriel Septim VII's decree to the district of Vardenfell in the province of Mordenfell. Herzog Ugshub, Orc Sorcerer, signed, me, Agent of Seyda, Neen, Imperial Census and Excise, 16th of Last Seed, 3rd Era, 427. Yoink. And we could do the classic autistic stuff like take the limeware platter. Ooh, look at that. It turns red if I'm not allowed to take it. But anyways, I've never tried this on this mod. There's a guy right outside the door, and I speculate he's there to stop you from stealing the limeware platter.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celis Gravius.
Thanks, homie.
It wasn't my fault. Really. He just fell over. I hardly touched him.
I thought Sokukius Urgala, I'm going to be saying Imperial names wrong, by the way, was the one opening the door and coming here. Move along, citizen. It's none of your business. So either something's up or he's maybe there to steal the shit from you. Ooh, this is stolen. Or maybe it's just red. This stuff was... I didn't test this setting, but there was a way to change in the UI if something's owned by someone else. Because normally the tooltips are black, like this. See, yeah. So I assume red means if I fuck around in there, it's stealing, which is maybe a little handy. I don't want this dagger because we conjure weapons. I'm an ostentatious orc princess. Bit of a bitch. Take this, though. Is that silver? It's not, it's glass. I need to get some fucking glasses. The engraved ring of healing.
Your papers, please.
Let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival only reached me yesterday. I'm Celis Gravius, but my background is not important. I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind. Well, don't talk down about yourself. I'm an Imperial Guard. Morrowind. Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here or why you were released from prison and shipped here, but your authorization comes directly from Emperor Uriel Septim VII himself, and I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you're free, but before you go, I have instructions on your duties. Instructions from the Emperor, so pay careful attention. This package came with the news of your arrival. You're to take it to Caius Cosades in the town of Balmora. Go to the Southwall Corner Club and ask for Caius Cosades. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you and a dispersal to your name. Directions to Caius Cosades, package for Caius Cosades, and $87 dues. My trade. I am a knight errant of the Order of Ebonheart and an Imperial emissary attached to the Census and Excise Office here in Seyda Neen. Caius Cosades. He's in Balmora. Tell me about Balmora. Balmora is north of Seyda Neen. The road passes Pelagiad Village and Fort Pelagiad, crosses a deep ravine, passes Fort Moonmoth, then turns west across the Odai River and turns into Balmora. The Southwall Corner Club is in southeast Balmora, on the east side of the river. For more detailed directions, talk to Alone the Scout at Aril's Trade House here in Seyda Neen. But take my advice, you're new here. Take the Sild Strider to Balmora, fast, cheap, safe. Cross the bridge and head east. Can't miss it. Tell me about the Emperor? Yes, Uriel Septim is still the Emperor. According to my instructions, he personally authorized your release from prison and your delivery here. It's all very mysterious, but that's the way the Empire works. Silence, secrecy. Let not the left hand know what the right hand is doing. Fare thee well. And enter the world of Morrowind.
Are you the one that boat dropped off? Odd to see a boat arrive at that time of the day.
Stop bothering me.
Hope the Imperials treated you okay. I swear they took my ring. I swear one of the guards has it. I had it last week before their weekly Let's Shake Down Fargoth ritual. An engraved healing ring. Family heirloom of mine. You haven't seen it, have you? I have. Here, take it. It's because it's a very shitty enchantment, so I wouldn't care. Here are your soiled underpants. You found it. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. You're now my favorite friend. I'll be sure to tell the others, especially my friend Aril, who runs the trade house here. Go see him. He'll be happy to see you now. Now, I must warn you, is one of these mods adds singing bards to all bars, and they will not fucking shut up. Brace yourself. Let's talk to this guy, Johnny Hostel.
Hey there. I'm glad to see you. I'm Johnny Hostel, the creator of modding OpenMW.com. I wanted to greet you and also give you this book. It should serve as a handy reminder of some of the new content you've added into the game. Have fun.
So he gives us a little book, which gives us some clues to some of the quest mods we have, which seems to be dynamic, which is neat. I'm an officer of the Imperial Legion. Move along. We're here to uphold the law and protect everyone from folks like you. Now get on with it. Here's a little secret. Go fuck yourself. Are you looking for someone in particular? I ask myself, do I like you enough to tell you about this? Fuck you, Genlina.
Leave me.
This is where we want to go.
Yes?
Aril's Trade House. Hello?
If you're looking to get out of Seyda Neen, I'll be happy to give you a little advice.
New here? Take the Sild Strider to Vivek or Balmora, fast and cheap. No trouble with wild animals and smugglers and bandits and outlaws. Go see Darvain Laren over at the Stratterport, over the bridge and east along the water, and tell her Vodinius Nucius sent you. Right, that's me. If you decide to take the Sild Strider, tell her I sent you. You're a little fella.
Unwelcome surprise.
Think it'll rain later, Orc? Best to make hay while the sun shines. I have a name. Terzog. Services? I ask myself, alright, this is where the racists live? Who am I kidding? The whole fucking island is filled with racists.
I'm sure there's someone else you can bother.
Sorry, just a second. This fucking guy is singing, and I never figured out how to make him stop.
We tended the Quama beneath Morrowind soil. We hunted the Wamasu in black marshes glades. We three hearts had no need for blades. Then they came from the seas, folded steel in their hands. They burned down our homes and ravaged our lands. Akaviri brought nothing but bloodshed and lies.
You look like you could use a friend.
They're not bad ballads, just I wish I couldn't fucking hear him from downstairs. Because he sings over the goddamn shop interface. If you want a little advice, if you need directions, ask our local scout, Elan the Red Guard. She's here in the trade house somewhere, and you might want a copy of Guide to Vardenfell. I think I still have a copy for sale. Popular potions. Cure common disease and cure blight disease potions are most popular with travelers. Fortify strength, endurance, speed, and agility are very helpful in combat. Fortify personality is popular with merchants and shy persons. Will you stop fucking singing?
When the enemies begged for the mercy they lacked, three voices as one shouted blood for the pact.
And for a short burst of power during a fight, you can't beat Grief, Shine, Flynn, Mazd, and Sujama. Latest rumors? I heard that Riskar upstairs is having some financial troubles. Can't seem to win a wager these days. Popular scrolls. Vigor and Vitality are our best-selling bargain items, restoring fatigue and health, respectively. Almcivi Intervention and Divine Intervention transport you instantly to the nearest temple or nearest Imperial Shrine. Good for routine or emergency transportation. Hardwise helps with persuasion. Summon Skeletal Minion brings help in a jiffy. And Drathis' Winter Guest does a lot of damage at a touch. Handy to whittle a too-tough opponent down to size.
To bargain on the prince's sword.
Wool glove?
They came to mock at tribune small.
I don't even know if I have. I have $87 reduced to my name. I can't fucking stand shopping in bars for this reason. Just singing into your left ear. It's my right ear. Recover some gold? That's right. See, I had a bad run of luck. Sorry, this guy won't fucking stop singing, Riskar. Had a bad run of luck playing 9 holes and lost a bit of money. Normally I'd be fine. We usually keep some gold in our pockets just from the money the locals pay us for protection. But I know some of them are holding out on me, especially that little fetcher Fargoth. He's come up light the past couple of weeks when I've shaken him down. I know he's stashing it somewhere. I'd like you to find Fargoth's hiding place. I know the little fetcher's got one somewhere in town, just not sure where yet. I've already gone through his whole house, so I know he's not hiding it there. I'd like you to find out where he's stashing his gold, if you can. I'll give you a share of the wealth. Are you up for it? I'll do it just to get the fuck out of here. Excellent. Here's what I want you to do. I'm not sure where he goes, but I know he wanders around town at night. Watch his movements. The best vantage point is on top of the lighthouse south of town. That will give you a nice view of all of Seyda Neen. If you keep an eye on where he goes, I'm sure you'll be able to figure out where he's hiding that gold. Get me the fuck out of here. God. Oh, it's over. He stopped singing. That's an interesting looking sword. I'm sorry? Scum? Those Imperial tax collectors are really starting to get on everyone's nerves. Haven't seen the local one in a while, though. Not that anyone is complaining. Your trade? I'm a freelance mercenary. For the right price, I can be an assassin, bodyguard, soldier, you name it. I'm currently employed, otherwise I would offer you my services. I asked myself, fuck off. Hey!
Someone else you can bother?
Hair sister. Alright, don't fucking look at me so we can show it off.
Winning personality.
Did he just... Now I know I have a low personality, because people don't need to be assholes about it. Let's get this out of the way. Now, am I an alchemist? I'm actually by no means an alchemist. I think we should still attempt to do alchemy, but we're definitely not going to be abusing alchemy. We might. Never say never, I guess, in Morrowind. Alright, now we wait. Literally. There he is, slinking about. I should probably sneak. He may be actually new. Also, this won't come up right now, but I did toggle a setting where agents can move between the cells, so we can't just like run out of a dungeon, because they'll come through the door with us. Alright, he should be done. Can I take this? That's red. Want to kind of avoid stealing things in towns as a matter of principle. Except maybe artifacts, I guess. Maybe we'd be determined to steal artifacts. We'll do a little alchemy. Not crazy shit, but it would be nice to make our own, like, magicka and health and fatigue potions. Are those draggle tails? They sure are. A mole crab, look at you! You're new. Slew ferns. Uncomfortably bright mushrooms over here. $300 reduce. His ring again. Lockpick. I'm sure these are public mushrooms. Officer? Alright, brace yourself. That guy's gonna start singing.
Why do you Outlanders think you can bother
day to go shopping. What can I get you?
You found his hiding place? That's great. Tell you what, I'll give you 100 gold and you can keep anything else you found in there. Thanks for the help.
Good that you found that.
Looking for directions?
I'll make that little fetcher pay for
You need directions? Pelagiad, Balmora, Caldera, Ebonheart, Vivek. Could you give this guy directions to somewhere else so he stops fucking singing?
Speak, traveler.
Trade House notes. Whereas at the general sessions of the peace held for the district house Lalu at the town of Balmora on the 16th day of the first seed in the year of the reign of our sovereign king Lalu Athwin Lethan, by the grace of all gods, king of Morrowind, duke of Mournhold and Lalu province, defender of the people and the Lalu servant of the empire, etc. Or will of the port of Seyda Neen, aforesaid hath entered into recognized with sureties before us his majesty's magistrates of peace within the said district, whose names are hereunder written. We therefore, his majesty said magistrates, have hereby licensed and allowed the said Arill to keep a common trade house or corner club in the house wherein he now dwelleth, in the port of Seyda Neen, aforesaid, for 3 full years from henceforth next ensuing, or till such other time as shall be by us or some of our fellow magistrates thereunto appointed, provided that if the said Arill does not from time to time during that time well and truly observe the articles hereafter mentioned, then this license shall presently cease and be utterly void. First item, that the said Arill shall not suffer any stranger or unknown traveler to lodge or stay in or about his house above 1 day and 1 night without making the same known forthwith to the next bailiff or other officer of this town, to the end that the said stranger or unknown traveler may be examined by some magistrate of peace near adjoining. It seems like a criminal would go quickly anyways. Second item, that he shall not suffer any playing at cards, tables, dice, bowls, 9 holes, or any other unlawful game, or any disorder or outrage in his house, orchard, garden, or backside, but shall keep good order and rule in his house. That's bad news for Briscar. Third item, that he shall not suffer any neighbor's children, servants, or slaves to tipple in his house at all, or any other to tipple in his house otherwise than by the statutes are allowed. He shall not suffer any to tipple in hours of prayer or lesson, or any emperors' or festivals' days, nor at any time after the 8th hour of night. You can't get shit-faced after 8 p.m. He shall not harbor any rogues, vagabonds, tradeless men, nor other suspicious persons in or about his house. He shall not buy or take to pawn or suffer to be brought or taken to pawn in his house, to his knowledge, any goods of any unknown traveler, or of any neighbor's children or servants or slaves, or of any man's wife, without the consent of their parents, masters, or husbands respectively, and if any such goods be offered to sale or pawn by any stranger, he shall make the same known forthwith to the next bailiff or other officer of the town. He shall not sell his best drink above 4 drakes the gallon, nor the second sort above 2 drakes the gallon, nor suffer any ash fowl to be dressed or eaten in his house, or on any other victuals prohibited by the laws of his realm. He shall not suffer any bawdry or criminal conversation in or about his house, nor shall procure or cause to be enticed any man to drink in his house until he shall be drunk or distempered with drink. He shall not suffer any looting, drumming, or dancing in or about his house on any lesson day, nor in any time of divine service on any sacred festival or holy day. Today's not a holiday, so that's fine. 10th item, he shall cause his license to be openly fixed up in the hall room of his dwelling house, to the end that everyone may see what articles he is bound to observe. Dated and signed by these guys. Goodbye. What's this? Yeah, we are on total overhaul right now. Can't read fucking city notices without that guy singing over me. I don't want to turn the voices down more, though, because then the other NPCs will be too quiet.
These dark elves are a grim bunch. This is none of your business.
We'll go tell the Siltstrider lady that the friend directed us to her. I got your ring back, Fargoth.
You won't believe this, but I got my family ring stolen all over again. Just my rotten luck, I guess.
Someone stole from me again. They're all against me, Herzog Ugshub. But not you, right? You're my friend, and I know it. Need someone to clean up this town. Someone needs to stand up to these bullies. I need someone to tell them Fargoth says hello. Bodinius Nusius. He keeps saying he's going to leave town, but he never leaves. Always lurking near the pond, peeking around the tree. Why won't he leave? Is it because he's the one stealing from me? Get him off my back, friend. Make him pack his bags and go. And if he won't, if he refuses to leave me alone, you'll just have to kill him.
Where'd you get those clothes?
Hopefully not every bar has that guy. Well, most other towns, there's normally not all the merchants in the bar, so we can kind of live with it. I might have to go in and disable that mod just because that guy is really fucking loud. They're not bad songs, it's just not good for commentary.
Where would you like to go?
Am I allowed to loot these? I am not. It's a lot of money. This is the seaport village of Seyda Neen, Outlander in the Bitter Coast region. I'm a caravaner, and I manage the Siltstrider port here. Tell me your destination if you're looking for a ride, or if you're new to Seyda Neen, I can help you with local services or any specific place in Seyda Neen. I'll tell you about this guy. Oh, he steers business my way, and I do him a little favor every now and then. Poor fellow. I don't think he's happy here on Vardenfell. Someone in particular? Do I like you enough to tell you this? This personality is going to be causing some trouble for small talk. Looks really nice with, yeah, I'm pretty satisfied graphically with this overhaul. It'll be interesting to get to, some of the cities on the mainland are quite large. Yeah, hi, excuse me, supermodel? What are you doing in Seyda, Neen? Little advice? You look like you can take care of yourself. Why don't you do something about those smugglers in Adamasarda's cave? It's right over there by the Siltstride port. Yet these guards, look at them, just strutting around. Someone must have paid them to ignore the smuggling going on here. Uncomfortably attractive for a bumpkin.
If that creature visits again, I think I have a choice of words to say.
What? Why do you disturb me?
What do you want now? Hello? Not happy here? In fact, no, I'm not. If I had 100 drakes, I'd be on the next boat to Narcissus. I came here to make my fortune, and all I've got is this cursed ring. Say, would you give me 100 drakes for it? The ring itself is worth more than that, but the enchantment is cursed, and no one will buy it from me. It has a nifty little enchantment that helps you run faster. Problem is, it sucks the blood right out of you every time you use it. Please? Well, I mean, don't wear an enchanted cock ring. Here you go, 100 drakes. Thank you, you're a lifesaver. I'll head straight to Vivek and grab the next boat out of here. I think that's the fastest way off this island. Thanks again. And I hope your luck here is better than mine was.
Where'd you get those clothes? Off a corpse?
These are prison clothes. Where's Fargoth? Fargoth says hello. You talked him into leaving? Well, that's good. Good, yes, good. You deserve a little something. Something from my secret hiding place. And when you're ready, there's someone else who should hear the words. Fargoth says hello. There's someone else who steals from me, bullies me. Not in person, no. But the power in the shadows. She sends her agents out to steal what is mine. Briscar and Vodinius are just taking her orders. Who owns Seyda Neen anyway? The Empire? They make everyone pay. Do the Lalu steal from me? Does the Silvernar demand I pay tribute? Do the trees and mud crabs collect taxes? No. Only Adraria Vandatia does. Adraria Erdorira. Even her name makes me angry. You're my friend, right? My true friend? My only friend? You'd never betray me, would you? Find her in the Census warehouse. Give her this mast if you'd like. I made it myself. Before Adraria dies, before she draws her last greedy breath, make sure she knows. Fargoth says hello.
You won't believe this, but I got my family ring stolen all over
again. You wouldn't believe it. Someone took
luck,
my ring. Oh, jeez. Drugged booze? Pile of mushrooms? We are going to go into that smuggler cave, but I want to wear not prison clothes first.
You must be joking.
Fine, I'll fucking go in then. I'm a wizard? Got my wizarding dagger? And again, Firebite, it's... if they're not Dunmer, we can use Firebite, but if they're Dunmer, we don't want to use Firebite. And then, yeah, down at the bottom, you can see we have Bound Dagger equipped, and we have our hands equipped. It hits hard when it hits, so we're really going to be depending on that. Take the $8, take the slave key. I will put on some new clothes, because I'm wearing my prison clothes. Common pants. Sure, netch boots. Stylish scarf. This shirt. Awesome, now I'm you. We have the same hair? No, she had a different ponytail. I'm gonna try to just wait out their magicka, actually. Well, that's a nicer shirt. Oh, yeah. That's a sharp shirt. Right glove, little Michael Jackson. There we go. That's $20 spear. We have to be a bit of a pack rat to get rich. Oh, there goes my dagger. Didn't think that through. I thought that guy would have been tuckered out by now. What if we do this? Get him, Ghosty. And then I will bind dagger, and then I might have to go in, honestly. Look at that, my summon has a little HUD for him over there. Honestly, I'm amazed that you still have MP. Also, remember, I take bonus damage from fire, so I really gotta watch out for that. A very shitty robe. Now, as a sorcerer who might wear robes, but I mostly want to show off my armor, so... Hello? You know, I'm not sure if I would be opposed to slavery as an orc sorcerer.
There is no escape. You Enwa! You will die!
Definitely gonna have to buy a bed at the inn. Assuming that guy's fucking singing doesn't keep me up all night. I'll take this. Now, we do have some points in marksman, so we could use throwing stars and shit when the situation calls for it. I'm not sure if you can conjure a throwing weapon. You can conjure the bow, but you have to equip the arrows. Lockpick for my troublesome pants. I really like this shirt, so like, look at that. Boots don't match my pants. There's gonna be a lot of dress-up coordination going on in this playthrough, by the way. A common hood would hide my beautiful hair, so I don't know how I feel about that. A bandage, some smujama, Nordic iron right. It's okay. Shield is worth $22. Steel bow for $100. Conjured bow would probably be more powerful. Vashais for boots. A little nicer. Some gold apples, not worth taking. This crack cocaine's worth taking, though. Alchemy shit, take off. Is that a pineapple ring? It's a biscuit. More crack hiding with the nutritious food. I'll wear a skirt. Because I can wear it with chest armor. I'm looking for something a little shorter, maybe near the knee. That's like a tartan, I guess, but... Common pants, common pants. Look at this. No, this is the... That's the front runner for cute shirts. Skooma. Pillows. Probably for sleeping off all that skooma. Did I open that chest or was that a daydream? I opened it. What happened here? Ah, bone meal. Now don't drown me, fishing pole. I did see some gold. 24 bucks, I can sell that. Gonna learn how much fish suck. I mean, if there's slaughterfish down here, I still have that conjured dagger. It's very cheap to cast. A rusted chest, 4 bucks. Jesus Christ. A scalekin boiled netch helm, 170 bucks. Is she a druggie as well? I think generally booze and drugs fuck with your intelligence too much, so we might not be a booze hound like Halfarg was. Well, our first successful adventure. I just wanted to see if it was leopard print. These are important things to know about the culture of Morrowind before we get underway. Draggletails. Don't forget the hidden tunnel above the... Really? My memory's super hazy, admittedly. I do vaguely recall this place being bigger than that. Now we can walk to Balmora to find some quests along the way, but I'd rather go to Balmora and then backpedal later. I'm not sure if I can make that jump. I don't think I have the acrobatics for this yet. We have very bad acrobatics.
I have you.
Oh fuck, you're a wizard. Don't be fired. It was fire? Am I giving up on Vampire the Masquerade? Yeah, it wasn't for me. Wasn't for me. Better to just walk away than get salty about it and then some guy watches me getting mad at it in 10 years. This guy really hates Vampire. It was a combination of being modded maybe incorrectly and just not knowing a lot about Vampire the Masquerade. Was not for me. We're gonna... I wanted to play Morrowind because I was watching this guy. Can't remember his name for the life of me right now. Not that he needs my help to make people watch his videos, but I'm sure like many veteran Morrowind players, he like dips and dies when he fights, so he gets his attack off and they don't. Anyways, what are you packing, homegirl? A Colovian Iron Cuirass, 110 bucks. Chain boots from the Empire. Steel boots from the Empire. Raw ebony. Is that a Dwemer coin, young lady? A strong Dwemer coin. So when you give it to the merchant, he bites it to see if it's Dwemer. It won't bend. And a book called Aelid Ruins. Now check this out. I think this works. Mace of the Odious Disorder. This will make you fart if you get hit with it. Damages their health and fortifies my restoration. I'm just going to sell this. Although enchanted items are cool as a sorcerer. Maybe I'll always hang on to enchanted items, although that's a lot of our money. Anyways, I think we can read a book if we see it on the ground. No. Sometimes we can see a book and it'll say, do you want to read this aloud? And then like an AI voice will read the book to us. Which is a problem on some. I think I got Dancing in the Fire Chapter 4 and that fucking guy was reading it for a good 10 minutes. Magic sword. Who goes there? Are you the skeleton or the sword? What do you think? What started talking to you the minute you touched it? Was it the bones? Bet you got a good handful of those bones, didn't you? Thought no one was watching, but I was watching. I'm always watching. Fair point. My point's more than fair, friendo. It's also sharp. I'm just going to grab the sword. You mortals are so predictable. Thanks for the meal. I'm sorry, that summoned a scamp on me? It's draining... Felthorn's blood drain is fucking up my agility, endurance, speed, and that's nothing. Bad time to lose that conjured dagger, though. That homeboy had some uncomfortably smooth skin. The scamp dematerializes into a fine mist and then reforms into the rusted rapier. It comes to rest in your hand. That's smarts. Look, no reason to get all angry. I was just hungry is all. Going so long without a proper meal will do things to you. You know how it is. What sort of magic is this? That's a long story. All you need to know is I'm a potent weapon with a few extra tricks up my sleeve. I can be a big help if you'll let me. Think of it as paying you back for that little bit of roughhousing. Oh, and the name's Felthorn, by the way. A pleasure. Keep the book. Is that a $125 book? Yeah, okay. Glories and laments among the Aelid ruins, which I guess is in reference to Cyrodiil. Get some bone meal on them. Maybe I missed a turn when I was swimming. A lot of fucking mushrooms. Every septum counts. That's not true. We're not going to be milking the mercantile game too much. I definitely need to sleep back at the trade house after this. Oh. Some night eye might come in handy. Light level's decent usually, but swimming at nighttime and stuff might require a little night eye. Like the Nord race. My last stream I was a Nord. That was fun, but we're trying Orc. Just because you would think an Orc would be comically bad as a wizard, but wow, I am fucking blind. It was right here. The stat block for Orcs plus Berserk actually makes them good at almost anything you want. Like Fortify Fatigue, 200 points for 60 seconds. That boosts our chance to succeed at actions because it gives us over fatigue. So if I really needed to cast a spell, I could Berserk and then cast it. I think we probably will want to sell all this stuff to Auril because he likes us. I think everyone in Balmora will hate us, so we'll get a worse deal. And I don't know if I want to go to the trouble of like having separate gaudy extravagant clothes to wear in town so people like us. Did that grow back already? That doesn't sound right. Let's get some shut-eye. We'll go to Balmora. Sign up at the Mages Guild, obviously. We're Sorcerer. We'll find Caius Cosades.
Spare me the formalities and get
Then we get some equipment. We'll come back. Wrap up a little more Seyda Neen content.
I will add to your wounds if you don't go away.
find a healer.
May
and
I
start
interest you in
bothering
something?
Shines through. Warrior goddess, for
You'll have to get rid of that moon sugar. I'll put it right here, friend.
hope is lost and war rages on. Warrior goddess,
It would be so bad if you were to take that and leave money in its place.
with a Norn's death fall.
I forgot about this part.
Battle.
Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. If you give me any fucking attitude about the ebony, by the way.
Grant us
Okay, good.
courage to fight and sharpen our swords.
I'll give you the ebony I found.
Mother of Norns.
MSRP 200, he gives me 97. That's fine. No reason to lose my cool, even though I fucking should. Take the ring. Take, yeah, I really don't want to bother to recharge Fargoth's ring ever again, so take that. Some nice Imperial armor. I might just wear this Colovian Iron Cuirass. Take these old clothes I found. Little skirt. I'll give him the Mace of Odious Disorder, but I'll keep Felthorn on principle. Ooh, that's constant.
To Cold Harbor when our clock were gone. To bargain on the princess.
And the spear and the bow. That's a good chunk of walking around money. What kind of stuff do you have to sell us? A Dwemer Iron Cuirass. There's a lot of extra armor in this, so. Wolf Cuirass. Wicker hat if we want to be one of the guys from Big Trouble in Little China. Which I kind of do, but it also covers up my beautiful hair. Maybe some tough choice. Oh, I also saw they had this in this mod list. Beast boots. So it's just, they don't have feet on them, but that lets you wear shoe armor as Khajiit and Argonians. We could buy backpacks, which have a permanent feather enchantment.
To fight a wrongful fate. They sneered when clockwork made.
I want to put on some of this armor first to see how I look. Common robe. Alright, there you go.
And what do you offer?
That looks fucking awful. Sell that. Even though it would protect me. It's fucking fugly, so. Imperial chain boots? I feel you'd want to wear like some nicer boots for out hiking. Yeah, for boots. So yeah, sell the iron armor, sell the chain boots. Imperial newt scale.
Of all the Daedric princes, there's one with
Kind of want to see what this iron Dwemer Cuirass looks like.
And enslavement of us all, the god of schemes, the prince of pain, the captain of
Okay. And then I'll get the wicker hat just to show you the wicker hat. I think it looks kind of neat.
sows the seeds of destruction. The plain meld is nigh. The plain meld is
Clips through my scarf, which isn't great.
The plain meld
Yeah. Big Trouble in Little Morrowind. It's not bad. That'd be better if you were like, actually using katanas and shit. I had 566 septims though, so that was pretty good. Give him the netch armor, the shield, the scarf, the hat. Ah, that's a fugly scarf, honestly. Okay. Did they mod Caius to be even more shredded?
What a mess.
It's a different
This better
texture,
be
but
good.
naked people aren't more muscular, no. I guess we're going to Balmora. We'll just sleep in Balmora. Because we can sleep for free in the Mages Guild, can't we? Take me to Balmora.
Your wounds are minor compared to what you will receive if you continue to bother me.
Okay, fuck you too, homeboy. Actually, I could probably ask for directions and shit here, even though he hates me. This is the town of Balmora, Outlander. I'm a caravaner, and I manage the Siltstride report here. Tell me your destination if you're looking for a ride, or if you're new to Balmora, direct you to local services. Oh, God, this person... I'm gonna have to get some Telvanni bug musk.
Compared to what you will receive if you continue to bother me.
What was I looking for?
Minor compared to what you will receive if you continue to bother me.
Southwall Corner Club. They'll tell me where he is. Services? Alright, yeah. Dwemer just don't like me. Too beautiful, I guess.
Go away, wretch.
To do some shopping once we join the Mages Guild. Revere.
Well, Outlander, I'm Ronis Athris, head of the Mages Guild here in Balmora. Were you looking to join the Mages Guild?
I was. You look like the sort we could use in the Mages Guild. Will you take the Mage's Oath? What is the Mage's Oath? Perform any duties assigned to you by the Masters of the Guild. Learn from them and grow strong. Always share your knowledge freely with other guild members. Never strike or steal from another guild member. Does this appeal to you? Sure. You're now a member of the Mages Guild. Welcome, associate. When you're ready, you can ask for duties to perform, and once you're ready, you can ask me about advancement in the guild. If you're curious about the privileges your rank gives you, you can ask me about faction ranks. As an associate in the Mages Guild, you have access to most beds as well as a supply chest. As you progress through the guild's ranks, more items will be made available to you. For now, you should see Ajira in the Balmora, or Edwina in Aldrune for duties. Goodbye. This book shows the details of new members of the guild who have signed up in Balmora branch. It lists their name, race, occupation, and the date on which they joined, finished off with a signature. Given that several have signed with an X, and all their entries were written in the same hand, you suspect Rhaenys' standards might not be very high. Get our free Mages Guild shit. Fortify Intelligence. Restore Magicka, Restore Magicka. Invocation of Azura. Native Flora of Solstein. What is this? Dedra's Masterful Eye Comms Creature. Scroll of Hellfire. In 10 feet on target, so that would explode and maybe kill me, so... That's a good emergency cast. Warrior's Blessing, Restore Health and Fatigue, and Fortify Attack. Ooh, I like that one. And some Soul Gems. Oh, it looks like I healed a little bit in the Silt Strider. Hello.
Ask a commoner.
I have some money. We should buy some spells, shouldn't we? Bound Boots, Bound Helm, Bound Longbow, because we do have Marksman. But the problem with Bound Longbow is we need to buy arrows. Now, burden 20 points for 10 seconds. That's not going to cripple anybody, but we can unlock that for spell making. I don't know what sound does. Sound has a couple advantages over silence. It always affects the target. Oh, decreasing their chance of successfully casting spells. Neat. Flea Bite for damage fatigue. Frostbite. And Shock Touch. Yep. Poison on Touch. Most of my money. Don't buy that one. I like that, though. 15 to 40 for 1 second. I like Paralyze, though, too. We need a little more walking around money. Anyway, goodbye.
Your wounds are minor compared to what you will receive if you continue to bother me.
Oh, fucking fine, I will sleep. During your sleep, thanks to the knowledge you collected about you and the world, you had an idea, trying to focus your attention through meditation to channel and harness the magical energies of your surroundings. Not sure what mod's causing that. Hey! I can take this bread. This is my bread. Think this guy was a merchant? Swift swim. He's got some shields and shit. Alright, we can come back. Ooh, tell me about Undusi's open door. 339 for a pretty reliable lockpick. Well, I guess we don't know what the reliability is because I don't know what my alteration skill is at. I think my alteration... So, we could berserk, which should increase our success rate. So we could Undusi's open door, I think, with some success. Summon Lesser Bonewalker. Summon Skeletal Minion I want. So let's try to work ourselves up to 883.
You talk too much, Outlander.
And then I believe the
Nothing
mods
gets
also
you there
make...
faster than magic.
I believe the mods make the guild guides very expensive. 100 gold no matter where I'm going, yep. That's for millionaires. Ajira.
What brings you to Ajira's shop? Do you want duties from Ajira? Do you want the local burrows or help in a fight? Some Telvanni bug musk? Or a way to reach the high places?
Local brews. Ajira sells booze. They make you strong as a Kagudi and half as smart. Puts hair on your face. Yeah, I don't think we'd want to get drunk as a wizard. Maybe we would, though, sometimes. Ajira sells potions of restore health for when you're bleeding and potions of restore fatigue for when you're weary. Duties? Yes, Ajira has duties for you. Before Ajira can be a journeyman in the Mages Guild, Ajira must study local mushrooms. I have some of these. To finish Ajira's report, Ajira needs samples of Luminous Rosala, Violet Coprinus, Bungler's Bane, and Hypophasia. Ajira knows you can find all of these on the Bitter Coast. The easiest way is to go south along the River Odai until you see a wooden bridge across the river. Get out of the river there, and find a path west over the hills. Hypophasia. Hypophasia looks much like Bungler's Bane and grows like a shelf on trees and other things. Hypophasia is safe to eat, but make sure it's not Bungler's Bane. Bungler's Bane grows on trees and sometimes other things. It looks like the tree has grown brown shelves. Ajira wants you not to eat Bungler's Bane. Are you by chance so dumb that you sell Bungler's Bane? I think not. Fine. What do we have here? Luminous Rosala, Violet Perennius. I think I have Bungler's Bane. Do I have Hypophasia though? I did get all of them. I thought maybe they didn't all grow in Seyda and Neen. Well, mission accomplished. I mean, I knew to keep an eye out for those, but I'm surprised we got it right away. I do have the samples. Here you go. These are all good samples. Now Ajira can write the report and be a journeyman of the Mages Guild. Ajira has made potions for you to take in return. Ajira is no great alchemist yet, but Ajira thinks you can use these. 4 cheap restore healths. Thank you. Any more duties? Yes, Ajira has more duties for Herzog Ugshub. Ajira made a bet with Galbadir. Ajira made a bet with Galbadir that Ajira would be a journeyman before Galbadir. Now Ajira must study these mushrooms and write a report. Ajira wants you to give Galbadir a fake soul gem. Ajira has made a fake soul gem. Take it and put it in Galbadir's desk upstairs. Galbadir should be coming downstairs to talk with Marion Dren. So no one will see you do this thing. She
Why
might.
aren't you at your post?
I am fucking wizarding, alright? Ma'am? Put the shitty soul gem in there. Surely she won't notice that I've taken all the other soul gems. I'll leave some, not to throw her off the trail. An Ogrim Titan, this is the most... I mean, she'll know, because it's just too potent. The Origin of the Mages Guild. Would you like to read this book out loud? I would.
The idea of a collection of mages, sorcerers, and assorted mystics pooling their resources and talents for the purpose of research and public charity was a revolutionary concept in the early years of the Second Era. The only organization then closest in aim and structure to what we know today as the Mages Guild was the Psijic Order of the Isle of Artaeum. At the time, magic was something to be learned by individuals, or at most within intimate covens. Mages were, if not actually hermits, usually quite solitary. The Psijic Order served the rulers of Somerset Isle as counselors, and chose its members through a complex, ritualized method not understood by outsiders. Its purposes and goals likewise went unpublished, and detractors attributed the worst evils as the source of the Order's power. Actually, the religion of the Old Order could be described as ancestor worship, an increasingly unfashionable philosophy in the Second Era. When Venus Galerian, a Psijic of Artaeum and student of the famed Iakesis, began collecting magic users from around Somerset Isle, he attracted the animosity of all. He was operating out of the urban centre of Firsthold, and there was a common, and not entirely unfounded, attitude that magical experiments should be conducted only in unpopulated areas. Even more shocking, Galerian proposed to make magical items, potions, and even spells available to any member of the general public who could afford to pay. No longer was magic to be limited either to the aristocracy or intelligentsia. Galerian was brought before Iakesis and the king of Firsthold, Rilis XIV, and made to state the intentions of the fraternity he was forming. The fact that Galerian's speech to Rilis and Iakesis was not recorded for posterity is doubtless a tragedy, though it does afford opportunity for historians to amuse one another with speculation about the lies and persuasions Galerian might have used to found the ubiquitous organization. The charter, at any rate, was approved. Almost immediately after the guild was formed, the question of security had to be addressed. The Isle of Artaeum did not require force of arms to shield it from invaders. When the Psijic Order does not wish someone to land on the isle, it and all its inhabitants simply become
Oh, whoops, that cut him off. The new Mages Guild, by contrast, had to hire guards. Galerian soon discovered that the Tamrielic nobility has known for thousands of years money alone does not buy loyalty. The Knightly Order of the Lamp was formed the following year. Like a tree from an acorn, the Mages Guild grew branches all over Somerset Isle and gradually the mainland of Tamriel. There are numerous records of superstitious or sensibly fearful rulers forbidding the guild in their domains, but their heirs or heirs' heirs eventually recognized the wisdom of allowing the guild free reign. The Mages Guild has become a powerful force in Tamriel, a dangerous foe if a somewhat disinterested ally. There have been only a few rare incidents of the Mages Guild actually becoming involved in local political struggles. On these occasions, the Guild's participation has been the ultimate decider in the conflict. As begun by Venus Galerian, the Mages Guild as an institution is presided over by a supreme council of 6 archmagisters. Each guild hall is run by a guild magister, assisted by a twofold council, the Magister of Incanabula and a Master at Arms. The Master of... Oh, fuck off. Don't make me say it again. He has two helpers, the Master of Academia and the Master of the Scry. The Master at Arms also is a council of 2, the Master of Initiates and the Palatinus, the leader of the local chapter of the Order of the Lamp. One need not be a member of the Mages Guild and know that this carefully contrived hierarchy is often nothing more than a chimera. As Venus Galerian himself said bitterly, leaving Tamriel to travel to other lands, the guild has become nothing more than an intricate morass of political infighting. Yeah, some of the books are fucking long, but it'll read most books out for us. I guess those are good for if I'm going to go take a big dump. Take over for me, book narrator.
First the vision, then the conjuration. This is Nothing gets you there faster than magic.
You've put the gem in the desk as Ajira asked. Ajira thanks you. More duties? Ajira must now study local flowers. Yes, Ajira must study flowers now. Ajira needs samples of gold canet, stoneflower petals, willow anther, and heather. These can all be found on the shores of Lake Amaya, which I think is the way back to Pelagiad, so... Actually, maybe Lake Amaya goes towards Vivek. Nope, here we go. Follow the signs and take the road to Pelagiad after you cross the Foyada Memea. Go towards Suran at the next crossroads. All the flowers Ajira needs are near the path to Suran, which runs along the north shore of Lake Amaya. Foyadas are valleys made by lava from Red Mountain. Foyada Memea is very old, very easily recognized. An old Dwemer bridge crosses the Foyada near Fort Moonmoth.
You
Fairly
have
well.
flowers for Ajira.
Yeah, did you want to buy any of that shit I stole, by the way? Like, as a gentleman's agreement between two women? You don't? I should probably buy some alchemy shit soon, but... I want that, I don't actually remember what spell I wanted. Summons? Yeah, 800 for a skeleton. A bone boy? Antidote. I'm sorry, is your name Balnia? It's not. 48, you're goddamn right she's okay with me being an orc. Some sort of crystallized Mountain Dew? Quama poison? Nothing I really give a shit about. Expensive alchemy ingredients. Spells. Some resists, which I think we'll probably want a very strong... We either want a strong resist fire or a constant effect resist fire. We're going to need a lot of resist fire because we're at minus 50.
What? Are you deaf? No interruptions. I can't think.
God, it's going to be like fucking Diablo 2 Nightmare mode. Yeah, we got to find a lot of constant effect fire. Not in the context that we need to scour the world, because I don't actually know or remember or care to learn where all the sweet constant effect items are waiting for us.
I don't have any duties for some of you.
All that wacky min-max stuff, like the Bitter Cup. We're not going to get too invested in that. Yeah, I'm sorry, never seen a beautiful orc before? What was with that fucking side eye? Yeah, hi.
Get out or hit the road.
Greetings, citizen. I am whatever the fuck that name is. It's way too many consonants touching each other. This town is Balmora, council seat of House Lalu. We're loyal citizens of the Empire and proud of it. Well, most of us anyway. So you're looking for someone in particular? Are you looking for services? Go to Lalu Council Manor for House Lalu services. Temple Faithful go to Balmora Temple. Outlanders go to Fort Moonmoth for the Imperial Legion and the Imperial Cult southeast of town. Try the Balmora Fighters Guild or Mages Guild. Morag Tong offers services? Better shops are in the high town on the hill. Plenty of merchants in the commercial district west of the river, and a few traders in Labor Town east of the river. Tell me about the Morag Tong services. Nope, okay, well, I'll figure it out. Up the hill.
Do not waste my time.
Come on, brother. Don't play me like that. Shargram Gro Shagdog fucking walks away before I can even pronounce his name. You gotta have a nice, simple provincial name like me. Ugshub. Now she's an orc's orc. Holy shit, handsome. Look at those shoulder pads. I haven't seen you in Balmora before, have I? You have a question? Where did you get those clothes? Is this a specific mod pack? This is the Total Overhaul mod list. Yeah, I got it installed pretty easily. And it hasn't crashed yet, which is mostly what I look for in my mods. Tell me about the Odai River, which runs through Balmora. Flows through the center of Balmora to the coast near La Ode. Balmora? Balmora is our district seat on Vardenfell, but the councilors largely prefer to conduct their business elsewhere. If you want to talk business, speak with Nyleno Dorvain.
Hello.
Oh, hello. You're in Balmora. Oh, ooh, a wizarding merchant. I'm sorry, subdue servant fucking what? Hey, want some slavery magic? Well, I've got Slaver's Gruff. Command humanoid 20 levels for 60 seconds on touch. For 725. Maybe I should learn some slavery magic. Restoration? Conjuration? We do want to conjure things. Okay, okay. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Conjuration 35, Mysticism, Destruction, Alteration. Which ones am I bad at? Restoration. No, I think Restoration's my worst tree. Alteration, yeah, I think they're all 35. Okay, neat. Someone's mansion. Here's some shops. Sweet alchemy shit. Hello. Whoa, someone's got their supermodel clothes on. Am I important enough to shop here? Probably not. This is Balmora. Tell me what you want. Tell me your background. I ask myself, am I a bitchy high elf? I sure shit am. Okay. Do you have the flowers I need by chance? Telvanni mineral oil? I am really bad at alchemy. I'm going to have to just start eating stuff. Well, I can eat food safe. Like, I can eat, like, salt rice and stuff with no major fear. Was it black anther or willow anther? We'll check our journal later. Racer plumes. An apprentice's mortar and pestle is 100. I think alchemy's a little out of my price range right now until I steal shit. I think that would be befitting. Just find some rogue wizard in the wilderness and steal all this sweet wizarding shit. A fine clothier. Well, I'm a discerning woman. Actually, I don't know. This is a really nice shirt. Nope, sorry. I have armor over it, so we can just wear a gaudy, extravagant shirt, really. An expensive shirt. I cannot recall if expensive is better than extravagant. Well, probably not based on the price. Extravagance are 60. Ooh, if I can get puffy arms, we're cooking. Because we're a little strapped for cash, we're going to be doing some, like, dressing room quick saves. What? You have enchanted rings. Chameleon on self, cast when used. Enchanted pants of resist paralysis. That's so when you're sitting on the toilet, your legs don't fall asleep. Fix your personality debuff. Personality's fucked up by my sign. We're not changing it. Oh, that's some expensive clothes, but this is dress up. A couple $60 shirts. Want to see if anything passes some puffy arms down through the armor. No. That's unfortunate. Goodbye.
You're not
We're just gonna suffer.
This better
We're not going for min-max stuff. We'll eventually be able to just make fortified personality potions, perhaps. That'll be our little homemade Telvanni bug musk. I'm gonna keep fucking walking by you, so lose the attitude. If it isn't, Darissa Darvel, the bookseller. No, we're looking for clothes and armor. Oh, there we go. A little strapped for cash, I guess. What is that? An adamantium mace. Those are some nice looking boots. Even though they're light, doesn't... Dress up's more important than our survivability, obviously. I mostly like the boots.
You'll find the best prices right here.
What is this about, orc?
An exquisite amulet. Well, I have $240. Navy records.
What? Why?
Bloody scamps that can skin them.
Revere, I think he sells the weird Daedric bound items things. Yeah. Revere's famous Daedric weapons. You say these aren't Daedric weapons. You're right, but Revere is no liar when you wish it. Revere's fiend, demon, and devil weapons will be as sharp as a fine Daedric, and as light as etch air sac. The magic lasts a short time, but long enough to punch through the toughest armor. Revere buys them direct from the Telvanni. You'll not find any cheaper in all Balmora. 125 bucks, that's not too bad, but I can cast bound daggers, so who gives a shit? A horsehair shirt, it's got feather on it. A jumping ring, that's neat. What's this? A Nordic ringmail helmet, expensive shirts. What do we want there? An exquisite? Nice wicker hat. Well, I wouldn't say nice. A wicker hat.
Ravir.
Oh, you've got nothing. A shield on a ring's not awful. Ring of lightning bolt, it shoots lightning. 55 bucks, that might be cheap enough to cast. Marksman. Oh, here we go. Reinforced netch left glove. Let's see this. $69 gold. How can I go wrong? Turn that fucking bell off. Oh, I like that. That's a good wizarding oven mitt. Reinforced netch? What about the reinforced netch boots? Nope, we'll go with the rain boots. I like that. Keep an eye out for that. Reinforced netch. And I could buy some arrows. Do you have any, like, wood arrows? I want an arrow that costs $1. Chittin'. You gotta be chittin' me. Looking for the South Wall Corner Club. Ovis Dallas, trader. Hello? You feel new. He definitely sells like he's new. Common shirt, I've never seen this shirt before in my life. Robe. A miner's pick for fighting. We might be able to rustle up the flowers, but I do want to go for a walk. And actually find them. Is that a pipe? It's a muck shovel. Get mucked. Leap. Dura Grabol, a fellow orc. I'm sure I'm welcome here. Hello? It's a fucking tall house. Hi there. I like breaking things and smashing my foes into bloody pulp. Then a big man to roll in the sack with after the kill. I hear that, sister.
I cannot help you. Leave me alone.
How do I get out of here? Whoa! Seems like you lose a lot of real estate to the stairs.
Find someone else to bother.
Southwall Corner Club? There you are.
What's your story?
I'm looking for Caius Cosades. That old sugar tooth? I'm not sure where he's living now, but ask Bacola Closius, the owner. Fucking sugar tooth, I left all the goddamn drugs back in Seyda Neen. That'll be a pain in the ass to move those anyways. I think I have to sell them to the Thieves Guild, or I'm actually not sure who you safely sell drugs to. Bacola Closius, the owner. Oh good, this place has a singer too.
Its
Whoa!
scent is unfamiliar.
Who shot the couch?
Do you need something?
You're not the owner.
And if you wind up on the street, at least you
Fresh
like
game.
through Khajiit.
Did I miss my turn, or are they just like
Its scent is
up on the balcony or something?
This better be important, Orc.
I think you should keep walking.
Oh yeah, you're dressed
Good
like the
day.
owner. Wow, look at
I'm
that.
Bacola
Holy
Closius,
fuck.
Publican of the South Wall here in Balmora. We rent beds, and I have local drinks in the cellar if you have the thirst.
Good lord, that shirt. Oh, sorry, I'm looking for Caius Cosades. Delivery for him, eh? Old Caius rents a little bed and basket just up the hill on the north edge of town. Go at the front door, not the upper door to the terrace, then right up the stairs, then left at the top of the stairs, and down to the end of the street.
Annoying outlanders.
Annoying Outlander. Do I really
I'm just
want
an
to
old
buff
man
my
with a
personality to
skooma
drown out this
What
racism?
do you
Hey! I'm just an old skooma addict. The only thing I love more than hitting the bong is hitting the gym. Report to Caius Cosades? What are you talking about? So you say your name is Herzog Ugshub and you've been told to report to me and deliver a message. Perhaps you'll let me look at it? Absolutely not, of course. Very interesting. So it says here the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the Blades, and that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders, Herzog Ugshub? Okay. Good. Welcome to the service, novice Herzog Ugshub. Now you belong to the Blades. We're the Emperor's eyes and ears in the provinces. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with our Blades trainers now, or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away. But don't forget to visit the trainers. These Blade trainers offer training. Not free, of course, but cheap for a fellow agent. Look for Rithleen, Tiermelin, and Ninetoes here in Balmora. In Caldera, see Serene Leorain. In Aldrun, see Gildan. Sorbear Horsemouth lives in a hut west of Aldrun, and Elone the Scout can be found in Aril's trade house in Seyda Neen. I also know of a few Blades trainers on the mainland if you ever find yourself there. Idra Uvalen lives in Firewatch, and you can find Aquilinius at the Ebon Tower in Old Ebonheart. Endure has a house in Androthan. There may be other agents working on the mainland, but these are all you need to know about right now. Cool. The Blades? We're spies. We're the Emperor's hidden eyes and ears in the provinces. We watch the Emperor's enemies, we look for opportunities, we make reports, and when the Emperor commands, we obey. But we're only one of many guides and guilds and factions in Morrowind. You should know a little about Morrowind politics before you get involved with any of these other groups. Orders? First thing, Pilgrim, you're new, and you look it. Here's 200 drakes. Get yourself a decent weapon or armor or a spell. And second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventure is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild or Mages Guild or Imperial Cult or Imperial Legion. Advance in the ranks, gain skill and experience. Or go out on your own, look for freelance work or trouble. Then when you're ready, come back and I'll have orders for you. We're going to take our orders right now because I think with magic, we're able to do the first mission pretty safely. Ready for orders? Good. Go talk to Hasfat and Tabalis at the Balmora Fighters Guild. Ask him what he knows about the Nerevarine secret cult and the Six House secret cult. You'll have to do him a favor first, probably an ugly favor, but do it. Then get the information from Antibolus and report back to me. By the way, he's a student of Morrowind history. Take the chance to get a little education, and I have a few history books in here. Help yourself. You're welcome to them. No point in being a part of history if you're too ignorant to understand it. Okay. Some floor books. The War of the First Council. That sounds long. I think I'll regret it, but read it aloud.
This account by the imperial scholar Agrippa Fundilius is based on various imperial and Dwemer sources and written for Western readers. The War of the First Council was a First-era religious conflict between the secular Dwemer houses Dwemer and Dagoth and the orthodox Dwemer houses Indoril, Redoran, Dres, Hlalu and House Telvanni. The First Council was the first pan-Dwemer governing body which collapsed over disputes about sorceries and enchantments practiced by the Dwemer and declared profane by the other houses. The secular houses, less numerous but politically and magically more advanced, and aided by Nord and Orc clans drawn by promise of land and booty, initially campaigned with great success in the north of Morrowind and occupied much of the land now comprising Redoran, Vardenfell and Telvanni district. The Orthodox houses, widely dispersed and poorly organized, suffered defeat after defeat until Nerevar was made general of all house troops and levies. Nerevar secured the aid of nomad barbarian tribesmen and contrived to force a major battle at the secular stronghold of Red Mountain on Vardenfell. The secular forces were outmaneuvered and defeated with the help of Ashlander's scouts, and the survivors forced to take refuge in the Dwemer stronghold at Red Mountain. After a brief siege, treason permitted Nerevar and his troops to enter the stronghold, where the secular leaders were slain and Nerevar mortally wounded. General slaughter followed, and houses Dwemer and Dagoth were exterminated. Nerevar died shortly thereafter of his wounds. 3 of Nerevar's associates among the Orthodox houses, Vivek, Almalexia, and Sothasil, succeeded to control of the recreated First Council, renamed the Grand Council of Morrowind, and went on to become the god-kings and immortal rulers of Morrowind, known as the Tribunal, or Almsivi.
Is Burger Time back as an alchemist? No, we're an orc sorcerer. I feel it'd be hard to be just an alchemist. I mean, if you abused alchemy, you could, just like you're always overbuffing your stats when you fight, I suppose, but... If you're not doing commentary, the book narration stuff is great because you can close the book and just keep doing the dungeon, which is very handy. That's a little annoying for me because I can't make my sweet jokes. I don't think I have enough. No, I do because he gave me money. We should be able to afford, especially if we can sell these soul gems. I don't know who I'd sell them to, though. If we can buy bound longbow. We're also looking for another Netch oven mitt.
There is no time for talk.
Hail to thee. Are you a merchant? You sure are. Nordic Trollbone Cuirass. Orc Leather Cuirass. It's light. Olo Man Steel Left Bracer. Tell me, though. Tell me about the Trollbone Cuirass.
Goodbye. Can't you be quiet?
I'm narrating, Redguard. It's a little light dress up. It's kind of orcish, but...
Can't you be quiet?
This guy should be down here. Guide to Balmora, Fighters Guild Charter, ABCs for Barbarians, Children of the Sky. Now, this next one's going to be fun. I know for a fact that one of my mods randomizes the placement of the Dwemer puzzle cube to one of 135 different locations. That'll be fun. Or it'll be in a very obvious spot. It can even spawn outside the dungeon, so...
I offer training to the public.
Oh,
and
please,
at a
by
considerable
all
discount
means,
to
ask me
members of the guild.
lots of questions.
Good day, Herzog Ugshub. I am Hashfat Antabalis, drill master for the Balmora's Fighters Guild. So you're with Caius, eh? And Caius wants some information? I'd be happy to help, though I'll require a favor first. Then I'll tell you what you want to know. The favor? Is it to buy you some fucking clothes? There are Dwemer ruins nearby, called Ark-Mthon. I need you to run over there and find me a little cube with a circular design and some symbols on one side. It's called a Dwemer puzzle box. Bring me back the Dwemer puzzle box and I'll tell you what you want to know. The little cube I'm looking for is about the size of a fist, maybe a little bit bigger. It will be made of a coppery metal with a circular design and symbols on one side, and some line marks on the other sides. That's all I want, that little cube. The old Dwemer ruins are extensive on the surface and underground. Head south out of town, past the Siltstrider, then cross bridges east, over the Odai River. At the signpost, head north towards Caldera. Immediately, on the right, see a signpost for Molag Mar. Turn right and head uphill, on an old road to cross an ancient Dwemer bridge over Feoda Mamea. The entrance is on the east side of the Feoda, south of the bridge. Turn a crank on a pipe nearby to open its doors. Bit of a walk ahead of us. Let's get something primed up. Children of the Sky.
Nords consider themselves to be the children of the sky. They call Skyrim the throat of the world, because it is where the sky exhaled the north winds on the land and formed. They see themselves as eternal outsiders and invaders, and even when they conquer and rule another people, they feel no kinship with them. This especially with the Chimer and Dwemer in the days of the Dwemerith and the first forming of the great houses.
We're just looking for
breath
Brown Longbow.
and the voice are the vital essence of a Nord. When they defeat great enemies, they take their tongues as trophies.
Say what you want, or
These are woven into ropes and can hold speech like an enchantment. The power of a Nord can be articulated into a dragon shout, like the Ki of an Akaviri swordsman. The strongest of their warriors are called tongues. When the Nords attack a city, they take no siege engines or cavalry. The tongues form in a wedge in front of the gatehouse and draw no breath. When the leader lets it out in a Ki, the doors are blown in and the axemen rush into the city. Shouts can be used to sharpen blades or to strike enemies. A common effect is the shout that knocks an enemy back, or the power of command. A strong Nord can instill bravery in men with his battle cry, or stop a charging warrior with a roar. The greatest of the Nords can call to specific people over hundreds of miles, and can move by casting a shout, appearing where it lands. The most powerful Nords cannot speak without causing destruction. They must go gagged, and communicate through a sign language and through scribing runes. The further north you go into Skyrim, the more powerful and elemental the people become, and the less they require dwellings and shelters. Wind is fundamental to Skyrim and the Nords. Those that live in the far wastes always carry a wind with them.
Oh, well, fun fact. Some allusions to when all Nords could use the voice. Or maybe they just retconned it out of all Nords for Skyrim. I don't know the details. Fresh weed, not one of the flowers we're looking for, unfortunately. This is our turn. I have to equip my arrows. And then we can use Bound Longbow. Might be able to get some reinforced netch at the fort, actually. We'll check the fort on the way home. I think with our Magicka pool and all the spells we bought, we have every element now. Well, we don't have poison, but poison's not that good. If you didn't notice, our sneak is 4. So... Actually, sure. I'm not sure what's draining our sneak. Maybe just assign her a class, but whatever. We're not going to sneak, so. Except I will right now for a freebie hit. It's not going well. I think it might, even though it's a Daedric bow, it's taking the damage from a shit arrow, which is shit. So bound dagger it is.
You're hardly a match for me.
He's definitely got a bunch of touch spells that are whiffing, but my fucking stamina's getting a little low. Better luck next time, Snowy Granius. That's kind of shitty. He had a couple arrows in him, but... Does armor have sneak? Oh yeah, it might be my armor. Maybe it's just my fatigue, because it's actually going down now that I have low fatigue. Whatever. Not a sneak guy. The only one I'd really bother to sneak in would probably be Skyrim. I mean, I'm sure you can sneak in Morrowind, but I feel the encounter's a little too spaced out. I guess my problem with sneak is it always feels like you would have to just reload your game until you know where the enemies are. Now we do have to keep an eye out. The puzzle cube can start to appear any... Oh, fuck. You playing Morrowind over there? I don't think he sees this. It's fucking great news, let me tell you. Alright, I hope it's not outside. Pretty sure it's not outside. Shit. Son of a bitch. Oh no. That's it for me, apparently. That's the end of Herzog. My foot got stuck. I really gotta use my magic more. He was... fuck. Was he a Breton, actually? That's gonna make it really hard to use magic. Holy shit, what is this? Restore Magicka? Oh, that's what the sleeping thing was. Okay, like if you desperately need magic to, like, teleport home or something. Okay. I'll just shock him. Pretty sure he's a Breton, which means he has a little Magicka resist. And I'm not sure what stat he's... I don't know if it's touch magic or like damage attribute magic he's doing.
You're hardly a match for me.
Slap fight. Oh, no ebony. Actually, apparently Red Diamond's better. Oh, sorry. That's one of the songs that Bard sings in the shop. Okay, this time I just gotta not fucking get my boot trapped. Some crazy hit chance. Well, I have high willpower and they're weak spells. Yeah, what's my willpower? 60, level 1. And I think my overall fatigue determines my success rate. But I might have some mods that like fine-tune hit rates to not be so abysmal at low levels, because even with like a bound dagger only gives me, there's two, I happen to know there's two guys down here, so I'm gonna use bound dagger, by the way. Bound dagger only gets us like 25 or 35, yeah, 25 short blade. We should not be hitting this much on a 25 short blade, but I'll take it. Brace yourselves, whoever you are. Another thing I really like about this is we don't consume stamina when we run, so we can jog everywhere safely and not be exhausted when a fight starts. There's some chance percentage on the spell itself now, yeah. So yeah, I have like no stamina, so I only have a 67% chance to cast Bound Dagger properly, but if I rest, I'm up to 100%. I can't when there's enemies nearby, though. Now, finding the puzzle cube will be a team effort, because it can be in some fucking sneaky spots. It might also be really hard to spot the cube with the streaming resolution, but we're a team. That sounds like an Imperial voice, because I think the voice actor determines the race. And I don't think Imperials have good... Yeah, it's really... Don't use fire on Dwemer and try to not to use magic at all on Breton, generally, I feel. The puzzle cube won't be in a container, if I recall. It'll just be physically placed somewhere sneaky. Now, it does have a chance of being where it should be. Behind, like, the bandit leader, but... It also could be in some real cunty locations. Alright, let's go show this guy how we do things. Little frostbite.
Let's see what you're made of. You're mine.
Just a shitty $10 dagger. Nice shirt, though. I wear the same shirt. Okay. Now, this is handy. One of my mods gives you the ability to dash in the air based on your acrobatics. It drains your stamina. It's handy for jumps like that. But if we do that with no stamina, we'll hurt ourselves. But once we get high acrobatics, we can do some pretty wacky shit. That is a Nord. I think it has to be fire against the Nord. $80? It's kind of heavy, though. I have the weight. That's not a bad shirt. Aesthetically, like statistically. It's a little hairier than Caius. No, actually, maybe Caius is more ripped than regular topless dudes. Yeah, I think it's the cubes randomly placed, and then Ajira's missing scrolls are randomly placed, which isn't nearly as bad, and then I think a couple like side quest NPCs aren't where you'd expect them to be. Just so you can't bum rush through certain quests. Like as a challenge, I guess.
To the death!
Good hustle saying to the death repeatedly. There you go. Hello? The coins are lightweight, so I want those. Oops. Oh, that's actually a nice goblet. Peridot. A locked chest. I have at least one lockpick. Definitely got to get that Odysseus open lock. Just fuck with it a few more times. I actually might not get in. First try. Dwarven crossbow for $1,200. Flying construct. What in the world are you doing in here? We'll just sell that, even though we are a marksman. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I would collect dwarven shit as a greedy sorcerer. Pick the flying construct mechanics. I feel someone wants those. Giant pile of coins. Good chest. Good chest for lock level 5. That's a good chest. Not getting through that one, though. Pretty sure the cube can't be in Land's Blood. We'll kill everyone we can, and then we'll have to worry about the,
You won't escape me that easily. Take that!
You lost this round.
You won't escape me that easily.
I need to buy a heal, too. Because we don't have one. Oh, you know what I need to do? I should just use focus. Wow. You're too distracted. You keep thinking of your deeds of the day, and the one that awaits you, meditation seems to be out of reach. So I can do it once per day, just for a little emergency. So it's like a daily power. That's neat. This cube could be anywhere.
It'll be your blood here.
Oh,
not
Nord's
mine.
like lightning. It has to be fire on a Nord. I'm oddly quick for a sorcerer, which really helps for that play style. I'm going to be very upset. Well, I'm not going to be actually upset, but it'll be very stupid if I go through all this trouble looking for the cube and it actually rolled in the default spot. But like I said, there's 135 spots.
You've lost this round.
Spear's got some fucking reach.
You won't escape me that easily.
I could use a sleep. It's $40. I don't know. Take that lockpick. I could use a rest. We'll just pretend I sit by this chair. 8 hours? That's a hell of a rest. We're not on any timed quests, so whatever. $300 spear, thank you. Some paper, no thank you. Old oven.
This is pointless. Give in.
A fellow wizard.
Die, scoundrel.
I do like that high skill Morrowind wizardry is just playing tag with each other. What are you wearing, homeboy? Not the best, not the worst chest piece. $400 axe, I'll take that off your hands. Boss Krito's mark. Blind on target, light on self. Iron greaves. Potion of Shadow, Rising Force, Cure Disease. I think I actually have good disease resist, doesn't work. Potion of Spell. Oh, over encumbered already. My money's on that chest piece that I probably don't even want to wear. Armor 8. Actually, this is better. Oh, that's that fucking fugly one. Yeah, you can have that back, homeboy. It's not worth $100. Now this Dwemer scrap helm I like. It's like a little gas mask. Covers up my beautiful hair, though. Scrap pauldrons, that over encumbered me. Buy 8 pounds. Apparently I do want that backpack. Don't drink the booze, it's poison. Oh no, wait, I can drink this booze. I will eventually sober up and not be able to carry this stuff, but... it can be placed atop the pipes, which is why I'm looking up there. Alright, I think we've killed everything. The cube is missing. It exists somewhere, but it could be anywhere in the dungeon. Alright, there goes the booze. Thought that lasted way longer. I need to pull 5 pounds out of my ass. Fucking, that's easy. These are very heavy. I wasn't expecting them to be so heavy. Okay. A small cube, about the size of my fist. Not sure if I've gone that way yet. Hopefully it's not hidden out here in the cave-looking area. Is that skooma? It's Flynn. I'll bring a lantern for a little extra light. Oh, the steel warhammer weighs 30 pounds. We don't need that. I'm a little concerned it's out in that cave.
It'll be your blood here, not mine.
Oh, you're new.
You should have picked an easier opponent.
You're no match for me, level 1 bandit with a knife. I disagree, homeboy. It's a nice knife, but... there you are. That could have been in a way worse spot. That could have been like up on one of these pipes in a corner. Not too bad. Didn't take too long. Make a little progress on that one. I think we'll leave Caius for a little bit after this. We can work on the Mages Guild. Because we might have the stats and the skills to get promoted at least once. Torch burnout? Perfect timing. And I said I was going to stop at the fort, didn't I? That makes sense. You'd give the Dwemer artifacts to the Empire. It's getting a little dark. 2 a.m. It just happens to be very bright at nighttime because I don't like realistic lighting in video games because then you just wander around in the fucking dark. The sky is magical, but also I need to see where I'm going. Or you just rest every time. Might be able to find us a nice book to read in the fort so I can go to the bathroom. That'll be fun for you. It's an interesting twist on the BRB overlay. It's just AI book reader. But I'm not sure if I can place a book on the ground to trigger that or if it has to be in the wild. Ugh, it's raining. Game's quite stable, but that was a little spooky there when I entered the cell, so we'll get a quick save there. I'm not sure if I would join the Imperial Legion on this character. I don't think so. Dwemer coins are the property of the Emperor and must be delivered to the East Empire Company. Hand them in now along with any other contraband goods. Oh, shit. The 35 coins. All the Dwemer shit. Now, the equipment I'm allowed to keep. The Emperor has declared all newly discovered dwarven artifacts to be possessions of the Crown, which forbids their trade or sale. I must ask you to set down any dwarven weapons before we talk or trade.
There's
well,
something
shit.
not right about you. Maybe you should go.
I'm allowed to keep it. Fuck you.
Come on.
Oh, what a day, what a day. Let's find a book to soothe my... Frontier Conquest? My fucking wallet just got conquested.
Historians often portray the human settlement of Tamriel
I got enough time
as a
to go to the
straightforward
bathroom.
process of military expansion of the Nords of Skyrim. In fact, human settlers occupied nearly every corner of Tamriel before Skyrim was even founded. These so-called Nedic peoples include the Proto-Cyrodiilians, the ancestors of the Bretons, the Aboriginals of Hammerfell, and perhaps a now vanished human population of Morrowind. Strictly speaking, the Nords are simply another of these Nedic peoples, the only one that failed to find a method of peaceful accommodation with the elves who already occupied Tamriel. Ysgramor was certainly not the first human settler in Tamriel. In fact, in Fleeing Civil War in Atmora, as the Song of Return states, Ysgramor was following a long tradition of migration from Atmora. Tamriel had served as a safety valve for Atmora for centuries before Ysgramor's arrival. Malcontents, dissidents, rebels, landless younger sons all made the difficult crossing from Atmora to the new world of Tamriel. New archaeological excavations date the earliest human settlements in Hammerfell, High Rock and Cyrodiil at Merethic era, year 800 to 1000, centuries earlier than Ysgramor, even assuming that the 12 Nord kings prior to Harold were actual historical figures. The Nedic peoples were a minority in a land of elves and had no choice but to live peacefully with the elder race. In High Rock, Hammerfell, Cyrodiil, and possibly Morrowind, they did just that, and the Nedic peoples flourished and expanded over the last centuries of the Merethic era. Only in Skyrim did this accommodation break down, an event recorded in the Song of Return. Perhaps, being close to reinforcements from Atmora, the Proto-Nords did not feel it necessary to submit to the authority of the Skyrim elves. Indeed, the early Nord chronicles note that under King Harold, the first historical Nord ruler, First Era, year 113 to 221, the Atmaran mercenaries returned to their homeland following the consolidation of Skyrim as a centralized kingdom. Whatever the case, the pattern was set. In Skyrim, expansion would proceed militarily, with human settlement following the frontier of conquest, and the line between human territory and elven territory was relatively clear. But beyond this zone of conflict, the other Nedic peoples continued to merge with their elven neighbors. When the Nord armies of the First Empire finally entered High Rock and Cyrodiil, they found Bretons and Proto-Cyrodiils already living there among the elves. Indeed, the Nords found it difficult to distinguish between Elf and Breton. The two races had already intermingled to such a degree. The arrival of the Nord armies upset the balance of power between the Nedic peoples and the Elves. Although the Nords' expansion into High Rock and Cyrodiil was relatively brief, less than 2 centuries, the result was decisive. From then on, power in those regions shifted from the Elves to the humans.
There you go, another snippet of lore. Are you eating that steak barehanded, or who am I to judge? Frogs and shit? You gonna pout about the dwarves? Motherfucker, you know what? These are my artifacts, fuck the Empire. Bad enough they took the goddamn coins. Bastards.
Come on, I haven't got all day, you know.
Angrily walk home in the
I
rain.
haven't got all day, you know.
Hitting the Empire is going to be a problem because they have a decent presence on the mainland, I believe, when we go there. We got the puzzle cube. What the hell is that? Looks like there's some extra Balmora there. I'll risk the rain to see what it's about. Well, you know what? I have water walking. What is this? Did they just fortify the outside of the mine? The Shulk egg mine? Maybe I'm somewhere else. What the hell is this place? Maybe it's an old ruin they're excavating? Oh fuck, did they take my schematics? No. Good. Yeah, this feels like a ruin. The rain did let up. That's a good omen. Not quite sure how to get that under balconies. I technically have a rising force potion, which might give us enough levitate. What is there? I don't think I can safely get down to it. It's like stacked on top of itself. Yeah. It just looks like there's people here. They've left all their jugs unattended. I mean, it's the middle of the day. We could just wait. It's the middle of the night. No, nobody showed up. Interesting. Oh, wait. We're fine. Can't use ladders. Oh, shit. Nope. The mystery of that place is going to have to wait for another day. Like someone's living there. Just not sure if that place has an interior. I do have the bargain rising force. Not even sure if it'll last me that long. No, it's a standard rising force. Levitate for 30 seconds? That should be enough. I mean, we might as well explore, right? We have the potion. Skooma pipe. No skooma in it. Nope, they were just squatting in these ruins to get out of the rain. Well, you know, that was a fun adventure. I mean, we stole that potion. It was only worth $35, whatever. Let's try to get those flowers for a Jira before we stop for the night. Which means I'll probably walk all the way back to Seyda Neen, and then we can wrap up some quests there next time.
Cross me, and I'll have you breaking rocks in the mines.
Unwelcome it is.
I haven't killed any innocent people yet this playthrough. so I would not call myself the baddie.
No, I don't have time for you.
Hoping I can sell all the dwarf shit to the Fighters Guild. Assuming that they're going to be nice to me. Got that puzzle cube, homeboy. Perfect. Just what I was looking for. Just let me take this Dwemer puzzle box, and then I'll tell you what Caius will want to know about the 6th house, and about the Nerevarine. By the way, the inscriptions in the box seem to be the directions for setting a Dwemer key to open a specific lock, if you're interested. After you've delivered your report to Caius, come back and maybe I'll have a key you can take back to Arkenthon. There was a locked door in there. I think once we open that door, there's like dwarven robots and shit in there. Have I invoked Fargoth's Law yet? Not yet. That'll probably be next time. Well, actually, I don't even know if we'll want to invoke Fargoth's Law and take his house, because there's a bunch of like houses baked into this mod list. Anyways. Tell me about the 6th house. House Dagoth is the 6th house, the lost 6th house. In the First Age, House Dagoth betrayed the other great houses during the War of the First Council and was destroyed for their treason. I can answer any questions you have, but I'll also give you some notes to give to Caius and recommend some 6th house references he should read. Here's a list of cheap books. All of them will tell you something about the 6th house and how it ended. The War of the First Council, St. Nerevar, Nerevar Moon and Star, and The Real Nerevar. Try the bookseller Doris Darvel over in the commercial district. She'll have at least some of these titles. Dwemer puzzle box? Yeah, it's for setting a key. The Dwemer. Indeed, without false modesty, I can say I'm an expert on the Dwemer, but I'm not generous with my knowledge, and I won't share what I know until we're better acquainted, and closer associates. Alright, tell me about the Nerevarine cult. The Ashlanders believe a reborn Nerevar will unite the Dwemer against the Outlander invaders and restore the ancient Dark Elven nation. Nerevar is a legendary hero and saint of the Temple, but the Temple denies the prophecy and persecutes heretics who believe in the Nerevarine. Tell Caius that Sharn Gra Musgob would be a better person to ask about the native faiths and superstitions. Disappearance of the dwarves? The disappearance of the dwarves predates imperial written records. Dunmer oral accounts record that the Dwemer were utterly destroyed by the gods for profane practices and impiety. Dwarven ruins are scattered across Tamriel, and weapons, armor, housewares, coins, and other items of Dwemer design are often found, but the circumstances surrounding the disappearance of the dwarves remains one of Tamriel's greatest mysteries. Goodbye.
Stay out of
Wonderful.
trouble and you won't get
Another
hurt.
tourist.
It's the one on the thumb. This is the first episode of the playthrough, yes. I have played Morrowind before, but the amount of mods I have, coupled with the fact that I haven't played it in like 10 years, means it's relatively new.
Don't press your luck.
We're playing an Orc Sorcerer. Let's check the armor. Oh yeah, I was going to sell it to the Fighters Guild. They're kind of cunts earlier, so... Well, we just want someone with good... good disposition towards us, I suppose.
Don't press your luck.
29, not fucking you. Is my mod list posted? This is someone else's mod list. Just look for OpenMW Total Overhaul, is what it's called. I mean, people way smarter than me know how to install it, so I can't really help with troubleshooting. A Strident Chain Cuirass. What am I wearing right now? 10 on a medium or 6 on a heavy? Do you have any reinforced netch gloves? I really like the look of those things. You don't. Oh, what's that? That's an axe. Looks like a pauldron. Well, who am I to judge? Yeah, take that. Put... Oh, yeah, that's our sorcerer. We put a skirt on under that, maybe?
What can I do for you?
Here's what you can do for me. I'll keep the crossbow. Just as a collector. Actually, I'm not sure if you can bind a crossbow. I definitely got robbed on that adventure. $285, but we just have to accept the fact that people don't like us. He put it on because he thought it was cool. Fucking way to rub salt in the wound, my man. Oh, right, we wanted money, didn't we? $800, I think, to summon a skeleton.
Keep moving, son.
Did you have it? Okay. Nope. Was it you? Someone. It was you. You got shit on the ground. Reinforced netched leather glove left? No. I'm not even sure if his inventory is going to update. Well, maybe after a few days. Those frost salts are going to warm up on you. How do I look? Let's try... I think an extravagant skirt might be a little too gaudy, but... Yeah, we can walk on one side of the bridge, not down the fucking middle. Thanks. Jesus Christ, I appreciate that I have a low personality. You're going to try to fucking push me in the river. Going the wrong way, I got all worked up about that asshole Dwemer.
He won't give up.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I will.
Can you even be trusted?
What do you sell? The razor hole.
Cross me. And
Don't put your fist in it.
Rocks in the
Hail to you, stranger. What do you got for me? Skin grad gauntlets. I mean, he's got some armor. Worm mouth boots are medium. $50, so let's do a little quick save dress up. Colovian iron. I don't have faith in Colovian iron. I want a neck wrap, because that one doesn't have a good neck. Okay. Nope. Oven mitt's way better. Pauldron's not bad. Nice boots. Get a skirt with that? I don't like the pauldron. I think quick loading changes his inventory though. Yeah, shit. Massaquera. Or just chain cures. He doesn't have anything. Well, we missed out on our boots. That's a shame. That's what happens when you do quick save dress up.
You must be joking.
Don't try me.
I'm getting a little distracted. We gotta go pick those fucking flowers. One last stop, though. I was looking for a nice skirt. Something knee length, not ankle length.
What do you take me for, a fool? Go away.
Oh, God. A lot of assholes in this town. An extravagant shirt. Actually, I think maybe extravagant's bad. I think extravagant makes people unimpressed with you, but exquisite doesn't. Again, we're not going to be too... I'm more interested in aesthetics. It's got a little shoulder on it. Nope. 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 Well, we tried. I would like something a little shorter. I'm not even sure if we can get short skirts. Short skirts might be common only. This is Halfarg's old shirt, if you remember this. It's a nice shirt. I personally like the look of the mesh shirt, but I think it's very ugly. People really fucking look down on you if you wear it. Expensive skirt might be the knee-length one they wear with the town guard. There's someone walking around near the entrance of Balmora that I thought looked rather sharp.
I haven't much time, so be quick about this.
Oh yeah, look at that fanciful shoulder. And then the skirt is... yeah, it's not great, but... see if I can... whoa, that is a sharp helmet, homeboy. That is really nice. Is OpenMW done at this point? I think this is version 0.48, but stable. Sorry, this is someone's house. I was looking for the alchemist. Sorry about that.
Keep walking.
Wait. This is... I just went the wrong way. Hello. I'm looking to sell some valuable shit I found. Not that. Red diamond. Oh, fuck you, girly. $1? The fucking audacity of this bitch.
This better be good.
Ooh. A curse on that house.
Leave me. Keep walking.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure
Hey there, Skirt Sister. Oh, sorry. We are not Skirt Sisters. Fucking rain again, man.
Go away, wretch.
Speak, traveler.
She doesn't like my shirt. She's still only at 29. Is that the one I'm wearing? This might be the one that the guard has on. Oh, I like those nice low-cut boots. I might show my leg, though. I would need the right pants, wouldn't I? What we got here? Belted the stone ward shield. I have enough money for a backpack, probably. But at the same time, we can just be a little more careful. Oh. I'll put the big boots back on. Where in Morrowind would I live? I don't even know, man. As an Outlander, there's only so many places you'd want to live. Probably Caldera, Balmora. Vivek's an interesting town. I wouldn't want to live in the shitty Redoran towns. Live in a giant apartment building or get ass blasted by sand all day. I'm not paying for this, by the way. I shouldn't have came over here. I will tell Caius mission accomplished. She might give us some more walking around money. And we can sleep in this house till the rain goes away. I don't like adventuring in the rain. That's a nice shirt.
Keep moving, scum.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice shirts, but people get pissy if you're not wearing exquisite. But as a sorcerer, we love enchanted artifacts, so we can just wear like plus personality rings and shit. Good news, homeboy. I trust he didn't work you too hard for them. I'll look them over in more detail later, but now I have some new orders for you. Shoot. I've glanced at his notes. They cover the 6th house admirably, but not the Nerevarine cult. Hop on over to the Balmora Mages Guild. It's right next to the Balmora Fighters Guild. Get Sharn Grimuzgob to tell you what she knows about the Nerevarine. She'll have some silly errand for you. Do what she asks and report back when she's given you the information. Now, I will do this, because I think it's on the way to Pelagad, and if it's not, we're going to Pelagad anyways. Did I get my extra comfy pillow already? We haven't really done any side quests. Do you do the pillows, or is that a Fighters Guild quest? Because we're not gonna take on every guild and do every quest.
I don't have any duties for someone of your rank. Why don't you speak with Ajira downstairs?
You're not doing too good, girl. Step up, Herzog Ugtrub, and look over my collection of scrolls. How about the flashy and cheap Talden Scorcher to burn your foes? Or Unduci's Unhinging to open stuck chests and doors? If you're going somewhere dangerous, try some scrolls of vitality and vigor to restore your lost health and fatigue. If you're in real trouble, you'll want Almcibi Intervention or Divine Intervention to transport you instantly to the nearest temple or nearest Imperial Shrine. Having a bit of a spat with the Imperial cult, so maybe not that one, but some sort of Cosby-based amulet. This is to restore fatigue. Now that's nice. Charges 5. It's only got $5. A defective scroll of paralysis. Paralyzes for 15 seconds, but then really fucks up your magicka. And that paralyze is not guaranteed to go through, so I don't know. I will take 1 Almcibi. There's a very tiny chance, though, if I use this in Pelagad, it'll suck me to Vivek or something instead, which is not too hot. I think she'll be very mad if I try to sell her the gems I stole from her, so no. Fighters Guild? Yeah, we're not going to do the Fighters Guild, so we're not going to do their quests. Well, you look pretty mage-ish. Just here for dress-up? Okay. You going to be a bitch even though we're sisters?
What, are you deaf? No interruptions, I can't think.
Yeah, big ol' cunt. Oh, you're one of Caius' associates. That's a different matter. Caius and I have a very satisfactory arrangement, and I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement if you'll complete a little errand for me. The errand then is very simple. I need the skull of Levul Adrano. You'll find it in the Andrano ancestral tomb. Take care not to upset the natives. The Dwemer have some peculiar primitive prejudices against necromancy and take grave objection to unauthorized tomb visits. The tomb is south of Pelagad, just off the road, just before you reach the fork where the road goes southwest towards Seyda Neen and southeast to Vivek. You may need an enchanted blade. Some spirits are immune to normal weapons. Take this old short sword, and maybe these old scrolls will come in handy. Thanks, girl. Wish my acrobatics was a little higher. Follow-up question. Am I going to get the boots of blinding speed? I don't know, maybe.
I don't...
I feel we'll want a house to show off all the artifacts we accumulate. We should maybe try to get all the Daedric artifacts. That could be a fun stretch goal. Basically, the overall goal for the playthrough is to have fun and when I get exhausted from the Tamriel rebuild content, we'll just come back and finish the main story. But I also want to build up some like starter skills and stats before we go do Tamriel rebuild, although I'm sure it scales effectively. I forgot to rest. It's going to fucking rain on us the whole way there. I'll rest one... no, I don't want to rest again and again until the rain stops, because it'll be fucking nighttime probably. So yeah, we'll try to find the flowers. I'm mostly invested in getting this skull. If it isn't a... Is that a Quama larva? Yeah, fuck, someone got re-skinned. I really hope I can find these reinforced Netch gloves. Beautiful model. I've been forgetting to dispose of corpses, so things can't respawn. Here we go. We're in Flower Town now. Gold cannon, willow anther, other words. What the fuck did you say? Gold cannon, we just fought. Stoneflower, willow anther, heather. That is a rock. I'm good at this. Heather. Stoneflower, I think, looks like a tulip. Might be that little bush. Nope, that's just a bush. Something there. Might just be a mine, though. There we go. Black anther. So what does this say? Apparently, MISC does not include... Oh, shit. Likely... Okay, willow anther. Black Anther. Heather, I need stone petals still. That is that girl that's got a crush on the bandit. I don't think I even get anything for my trouble, so fuck her. Which is what she wants that bandit to do to her, but... Keep going to Pelagad. Is that the Ancestral tomb? I think it's not. I think it's got a nice, like, adobe exterior, but there's stone flower. Yep, it's Ulumasa. Got the flowers, though, so that's a Jira done. We could go to... what was it? Ald Rune, I think, had some Starter Mages Guild quests. If I really wanted to, we could be just spamming spells. Oh, we never bought a heal, did we? I'm hoping someone at the temple in Balmora will teach Restoration Magic and buy a heal. That's one of the main things limiting our adventuring right now, is just getting half of our skull caved in, then I gotta take a cat nap on the floor. I have high hopes for the shops here.
This is none of your business.
Ooh.
Let's get this over with quickly.
That's a cool town guard. He's like an imperial wizard. Hello. Do you have any reinforced netch? He's got some hats. A Yoku halberd. There's a lot of wacky stuff if you wanted to be like an Ashlander build. Dwemer left pauldron. No, I'm really just looking for that reinforced netch. It's just so sharp. Is it even medium? It's light, but it's just too good looking. Alright, well, shop was a dud. Let's look for that ancestral tomb. Fella, that is not your real hair, and we all fucking know it.
Hear what you have to say, Orc.
Oh, Christ, of course there's a guy. Banjo Bob.
Don't bother me.
There's a Quama we
So
all
little
know,
manners,
who's
so
as
little
bold as any Dunmer. You can see by torch bugs glow. Little scrib, she's such a wonder. Play, play.
He's singing about a Quama.
Life's an adventure.
Hello, Dudim. Looking for a sword for hire for the right price? We can travel together? Fucking pardon? 2,000 septims and I'll fight by your side. No questions asked. I'll fight anyone. Never mind. If they just follow me forever, that's kind of tempting as a sorcerer. 'Cause I would just have summons and bodyguards and shit. Interesting.
What say you?
Pulling together 2,000 bucks though, that's a bit of a ways off. I am a sleeper, one among thousands. I bring you a message. Dagoth calls you Herzog Ugshub, and you cannot deny your lord. The sixth house has risen, and Dagoth is its glory. Hello? The sixth house, the sleeping house, House Dagoth, the house of Lord Dagoth, the true house, the one house to welcome all true Dwemer and drive the Enwa from our land. Take heed, Outlander. The day of reckoning is at hand. Take what you can and leave our place, for when the Lord Dagoth comes, there will be no place for you. Cool. These fucking people wonder why I robbed their tombs. I mean, if I can find it. I don't want to be wandering around looking for it all night, because it's almost time to wrap up for the day. I'm pretty sure you can see it from the road. I'm a little concerned because... Oh, there it is. That's definitely a tomb. It looks like you can't fuck up a gathering either. That's nice. Are we back in Mushroom Country now? Yes, we are. Note from Dravel and Drano. Dear fellow kinsmen and kinswomen, I pen this note down as a warning for those of you with hectic lives whom are unable to maintain as close a communion with our revered ancestors. Upon my most recent visit, I had scarcely needed to open the door before sharing the sense of intruders below. The terrible fury I felt in my forefathers made it clear that there would be only one path to take. I have locked and barred the door. Whomever these heretics were, be it outlaws or foolish adventurers, they have made a grave mistake. May their deaths be gruesome, and may their tortured spirits guard our halls well. If any of you should come before my return, I have provided our family friend Dralasa and Pelagiad with an additional key. Our clan is a large one, and many of you have never met her, but her trade has bestowed a keen eye for faces, and she should have no trouble recognizing Andrano features. Son of a bitch, a little wrinkle from the mods. So we can't just go in there and steal their shit. I actually could steal it with Undusi's open... Ooh. I might have enough money for that. Well, let's try out this scroll. Reading the scroll would help. And I'm hopefully back in Balmora, because travel's expensive. Son of a bitch! That's my fault. These are flowers for everybody, right? They're not for everybody. Man, fuck this city.
Leave me.
There's some boats that... I think those go to the mainland. That looks like an Oblivion boat. Now, time travel astronaut, you're saying you could just load your quick save and not read the scroll. Well... Yes, but this is funnier. I think the Ford quarters near the entrance. I do like this new Vivek.
What do you want?
I'm sure an upstanding orc like yourself has the right papers for trading in Dwemer artifacts. No need for documents between friends, right? So if you find dwarven treasure on your travels, you keep Gilda Veridorthal in mind. I will, thank you. Oh, fuck off. Not anymore, I take it back. What about you? Boozy? Oh, you got some candy. Scuttle pie. I'm not impressed. I'm impressed by this robe, though. What's it made out of? It's a common robe, but it's an interesting fabric. Anyways, I gotta go. Of all the fucking places to get stuck in right at the end of the stream, Vivek. Ugh.
Why do you outlanders think you can bother any of that space? They're not nautical.
Looking for a lift to the entrance.
Keep moving, scum.
Handbill. Siltstrider. Travel across the majestic landscapes of Vardenfell with the most traditional and scenic method of transportation. Our Siltstrider services combine comfort with the speed you need to reach your destinations efficiently. Journey from the bustling markets of Balmora to the sacred city of Vivek, all while enjoying the gentle sway of these towering creatures. That's exactly what I intend to do. Handbill. The arena. I don't know if I'm strong enough for the arena. There's old Silty. Is that like a stable or just a little like hobo shanty town? Okay.
Why walk when you can ride?
Can I catch a ride to about 50 gold? Jesus, can I just give you a blowjob?
Where would you like to go?
That was a $60 scroll, and then it made me take about $60 of travel fees. But I could have just not... I could have just loaded the quick save. That's on me. So I guess we're not exploring the Andrano Ancestral Tomb this time. A little wrinkle there. Let's give these flowers to Ajira and then stop for the night. Would you fucking get out of here? Woman's going to bother me the whole playthrough.
Nothing gets you there faster
Got your flowers.
than magic.
Yes, these are the flowers that Ajira needs. Ajira has made more potions for you. Ajira hopes that you use them well. Duties. Ajira is very sorry. Ajira has much work to do on these reports, so Ajira can win her bet with Galvadir. Maybe you could fetch a new ceramic bowl for Ajira. I bet you I could. Revere for 10 gold. Steal. I mean, I could also steal a ceramic bowl, but... No need to be a dick.
I don't...
One ceramic bowl, please.
Ravir.
8 gold profit on that one because she gave us a tenner.
I don't have any duties for someone of your rank. Why don't you speak with the jailer instead? I believe she may have some small tasks.
Why walk when I can guide?
Ajira must find her stolen reports. Ajira needs your help very badly. Galbadir stole Ajira's reports on the properties of local mushrooms and flowers. Ajira knows Galbadir did not leave the Mages Guild, so the reports must be nearby. Now, these are also randomized, so they're not where they're supposed to be, which is under the dresser here. I have no idea where they could be, but they're in the Mages Guild somewhere.
Ask a commoner.
Might just be hiding. Nope. Cool, it was hiding among this. Ajira's flower reports. Yoink. Just try to hide it with all the other shit. That was a good spot, though, hiding in plain sight. It's fine, I'll just jump over you, you fucking barbarian. Have you read ABCs for Barbarians? I think it would suit you. Well, these were easy. That's nice.
Is it necessary that you speak with me?
Must find
Got
her
'em.
stolen reports.
These are the reports Ajira needs. Ajira thanks you, Herzog Ugshub. Ajira is your friend always. Ajira worked very hard on these potions for you. Well, thank you. Can I sell them back to you? I'm actually going to keep the exclusive fire shield because that's going to fucking hurt. But I will give you... Ooh, spell absorption, actually. You know, I'm going to hang on to these. Another Rising Force. Bargain Restore Magicka. Bargain Shadow. Bargain Fortify. Bargain Fire Resist, but it's bargain, so... Is this a crab leg? It's a sweetgrass stem. Well, maybe it's crab leg for a vegan. And your alchemy shit is way too expensive still. Make back some money from that big fucking oopsie we pulled in Vivek? But we will call it a night here.
Guide?
But yeah.
Clearly he was wrong. Yet I do think he meant well.
Our playthrough, strong start, I feel. Well, I mean, we have several good touch spells in the magic. It's pretty reliable so far. I haven't branched out with my magic because I'm a lying asshole, but we don't have a lot of spells, to be fair. I am hoping to eventually summon things and, you know, paralyze, do other fun stuff, but for now we just fire bite everything that's not a Dwemer. Good dress up, and it didn't crash, so I'm satisfied with the mod list. Now we'll just have to see over the next God knows how many streams if it can see us through the entire game. But thanks for coming out to watch. Hope to see you next time with some more Morrowind. So until then,